Okay, should I show you a roll?
Yeah, please.
Alright, my control.
Your controls?
Okay, so we just show a roll.
Here you see a person who was not prepared for this. And here, someone who was.
What? What? Oh, please again.
But how did I end up here? At Aero Friedrichshafen 2022, Marcus and I got to know each other. And there we decided that we have to do a video together. Well, 2 years later at Aero, we met again, and after Marcus showed me his aerobatic skills in the DA42 simulator, we said the next time he shows me a roll, it has to be in an extra. So I booked the flight to Germany, and here I was, on my way to the factory of Extra Aircraft.
Just arrived here at Verkehrslandeplatz Schwarze Heide, and guys, this is, I think, the extra welcome. I just see an extra NG flying and the sound is amazing. I mean, look. There it goes. Yeah, proper welcome. Let's see who is welcoming us now. And there he is, Mr. Marcus himself. Hi.
Nice to see you.
How are you doing? Hi.
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Nice to have you here.
Yeah, thank you. This
Yeah,
is a proper welcome.
Yeah, exactly. Just for you.
Exactly. You timed that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Now that I have mentioned Marcus several times, who is this guy?
I'm Marcus Extra, 32 years old, working for Extra for now 5 years, and I'm in charge of the production.
So let's have a look at the factory and at some nice aerobatic airplanes.
Yeah,
and
that would
maybe
be-
I can give you a ride as well later, if you
That
like.
would be crazy cool.
Yeah. Maybe I have something for you. So,
Really?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Yeah, you told
So-
me already you have something, or you have a two-seater, then you maybe have a one-seater you have to fly.
Exactly. So we have the option to fly a one-seater today. I would do that, of course. Then we have a two-seater, new NG, and I can also do a maiden flight today. So maybe this all happens today. So,
Oh, that would be
yeah,
perfect.
exactly. So we have a lot to do today.
As you heard, you will see a lot, and it would have been too much to fit all that in one video. That's why I decided to divide this visit into 3 parts. In the first part, we will focus on how an XR gets built or maintained. And you will listen to the Extra brothers. And if you're just here to see aerobatics planes fly, then you have to wait for part 2 and 3. There we will see a maiden flight of an Extra, how Marcus trains for his aerobatics, and my experience in the Extra NG. But before I talk too much, back to the beginning.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get in.
Good.
So right here we have our sales guy Christian.
Hello.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Hi. Mika, nice to meet you.
See
Hi.
you again. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the sales office. Christian is in charge of our sales. So if you need an aircraft, just contact Christian.
Welcome to the sales office. What color you want?
So let's see some aircraft. So
Yeah.
we'll just get out of the office here.
Oh, nice carbon door already.
Yeah, exactly. So carbon fiber is in our blood here.
I really like that sentence.
That's good.
Yeah. So you will see a lot of carbon fiber today, probably.
This is what I like and what I'm actually used to.
Yeah.
So, wow.
So yeah, this is our maintenance shop here. This is part 145 certified maintenance shop. So most of the time we do extras, of course, but we also do other brands like Piper, Cirruses, or whatever.
Something I did not know. And the one who is responsible for that is Marcus' brother, Eric.
Hi guys, I'm Eric Extra. I'm responsible here for the full maintenance and the after-sales support for Extra aircraft planes.
But more of that later.
So he's in charge of the maintenance, I'm more in charge of the production.
Okay.
But you will probably also meet my brother Eric
Yeah?
later on, yeah. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you will see him.
Is your dad also
Yeah,
here?
he is also here.
Oh.
Yeah, you will meet him as well.
I met Walter Extra later that day, and if you want to hear how he started the company, you have to wait for part 2.
So he must be here somewhere around. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so he's still active.
Exactly, yeah. He's still active, family business,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, we try to do all by our own here. So you will see a carbon fiber shop now.
Yeah.
I will show you our paint shop, final assembly, metal shop. So yeah, we try to do all the stuff by our own. Engineering department is right behind you now in this room. So yeah, we try to be like independent. So let's have a look,
Yeah.
a quick look into the first carbon fiber shop.
Good.
It's over there. Let's go. So if we go just straight through this door, we are in our first carbon fiber shop.
Yeah.
We do pre-packed carbon fiber here.
Okay.
So also for some car parts, but also for the interior of the NG. So the nice looking parts of the carbon fiber are going to be built here in this room.
And I noticed that you do also raw carbon on the planes, right?
Yeah, you mean the look of the carbon
Yeah,
fiber?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So if the carbon fiber is like visible, we do this out of the pre-packed carbon fiber.
Okay.
In this room here.
Okay.
So we have like a lot of carbon fiber sitting in this cooling rooms there, and they're going to get cut on this machine in the corner there.
Yeah.
Then the workers put layers of carbon fiber into the molds. These molds, after the carbon fiber is in, we put into this huge bags here, and these bags we put into the autoclave oven where the heating and the curing process starts of the parts.
So you bake the plane basically.
Exactly, we bake
Yeah.
the plane, yeah.
Yeah.
And after baking is over, we put the parts out of the molds, cut them, trim them, and then we paint them to make them look nice, and then the part is basically done.
Okay.
Exactly.
So I assume this part is now in the vacuum phase.
Yeah,
or
this
how do
in
you
the
call it?
vacuum, exactly. So next step is that we put this part here into the autoclave oven. And this is going to be a canopy of the NG.
And this is where you hook on. You see
Exactly.
the tube
This
there,
is
right?
Exactly. There where you plug in and then you can get the vacuum of the bag.
And the reason for getting all the air out is to
Yeah.
get out the
So
resin.
imagine it's a lot of layers of carbon fiber, and
Yeah.
you want to press the layers like very tight together. So that's why you do the vacuum, and then in the autoclave oven, the oven itself puts even more pressure onto the layers. So it pushes them really tight together, and then the air in between of the layers gets sucked out.
Okay.
Makes the part even more stiffer and harder, and yeah.
What you said? This is basically the cooler for the
Yeah,
pre-preg, right?
So let's have a close look here.
Yeah.
So the pre-preg, we store them in this cooling houses here. So we have a lot of pre-preg in these rooms, like this.
Ooh, that's cold.
Yeah, it's
Minus,
cold.
what is it? Minus 18.
Minus 18 in this moment, yes. So let's
Okay.
close it back again. And then the pre-preg gets cut onto this machine. So for every mode we have the 3D data, and this cuts the pre-preg. However, it needs to be for the mold, and then the workers get these cutted parts together with their mold, and then they just have to put the layers of carbon fiber into these molds.
That's art.
Yeah,
in my
that's
opinion.
art.
Yeah.
So it has to be like very precise.
Yeah.
So of course this is visible carbon fiber here, so it should not be like this, like
Curvy,
a banana or something.
straight.
Exactly, very straight, very precise. Also like aerobatics, very precise. And yeah, we always have a very high quality standard here. So if there's just the smallest mistake, this part won't get into an aircraft or into a car.
Okay.
So
Quality
control is very, very, very high. Yeah. Also later in the paint shop you will see it. The paint also needs to be like perfect. So this is also a little bit what we are known for, that we always have the very best quality. And yeah, of course, that's what the people are be trained on here, and we have a very close eye on the quality.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
Yeah, exactly.
While running around, I always tried to take a closer look. And if it was one thing which stood out, it was the perfection in the details. I later asked Markus what he personally is trying to do to stay at this level.
Try to keep working hard here at the factory to increase or to make our products better, and yeah, give everything I can to get a better company, better product, make customers happy, and yeah, that's the goal here. So
Good.
as you maybe know, we do different kind of aircraft. So we do aircrafts with steel tubes. Or with a full carbon fiber version. So the full carbon fiber version is called the Extra NG.
Yeah, the new one, right?
That's the new one, exactly. And we still build the aircraft with steel tubes, and this is what happens here. So right behind me, you can see a finished fuselage of single-seater of an SX. This is our new single-seater.
Yeah.
I will show you the finished product later. So very high and very highest quality and standard steel tubes here. It's called 17734, the material. So yeah, this is like the fuselage or the inner core of the fuselage of a single seater.
So that's basically the skeleton of the plane.
Exactly.
Okay.
And this holds up plus or minus 10 G later on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, also the carbon fiber version.
Okay.
Every aircraft here holds or is certified for plus or minus 10 G.
Okay.
Exactly.
And I see this will be the footstep. So this is upside down, right?
Exactly, it's already inverted.
It's already inverted.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it can't
so
wait.
Yeah, it's normal for this airplane already inverted. Yeah. So over there you can see already some fuselages. Every of these fuselages is already sold. So we just we just built aircrafts after the order. So yeah, as you can see right now, we are doing lunch.
Yeah, that's why it's so silent.
Yeah, right now it's lunchtime.
That's good.
Over there I can show you where we actually start the progress of the steel tube fuselages. So we get like the tubes of the steel, and then we put these tubes onto this jigs over here, and then we just point weld them like this. So you see here it's just point welded. Then we can remove this frame and put them together, and if this put together, then we finish the welding. The next step would be like here. So here the welding is already done, and they started to put on all these small attachments here. Yeah. And we saw earlier how the fuselage looks when it's done in the metal shop.
Okay, yeah, you clearly see the difference. So here's welded already.
Exactly.
So compared to the other one, just zoom in here.
Yeah, so that's basically it for the metal shop. Let's go to the next carbon fiber shop where we do wet molding and pre-assembly, and then we go to the paint shop next.
Before we continue the building process, we jump back to Eric. I wanted to know, what can I expect if I put my plane into maintenance at Extra?
We are doing full maintenance for all Extra aircraft planes, so the EA300 series, the Extra NG, the Extra 400 and 500, and Piper models, all Piper models. We do 100-hour inspection, 50-hour inspection, all repairs for Extra aircraft, and for Piper models we do the normal inspection, like 100-hour inspection. We also have a full carbon shop and a full paint shop, so we are capable of doing every repair that is within the maintenance, and of course support for parts as well, for general GA parts that we also can supply to customers if they wish.
Is it beneficial to put my Extra into the factory maintenance?
Absolutely. I think we as the factory maintenance shop, we of course are 100% sure where to look, where to check the airplanes. As well, we are working on making the shop bigger, so we also can provide service for Meridians, Cheyenne, Malibus, PA-28, whatever you want. And we of course want to have the same precise service and the same quality that we are providing with our new airplanes. We also give the same quality work to other produced airplanes. This is our main goal here.
So we're now walking from this building over the street. Yeah. So this is an active street, right?
Yeah, this is an active street. Yeah.
So wait, you said the planes, the final assembly is in this hangar.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you then roll over the planes over the street?
Yeah, exactly. We have to push them over, unfortunately. Yeah.
This reminds me of Pilatus. They do the same, I think, in Switzerland.
Yeah, but we can push just by our own because the planes are super light. We
Exactly.
don't need any machine. That's a huge advantage. Just push the aircraft out of your hangar, turn the key and fly. So you can do it just by yourself. Not a like big heavy plane. Yeah, you're very free and it's easy to handle. Yeah.
So you usually just push the planes by yourself all the time?
Yeah, it's easy. So they weigh about 650 kilograms. Easy to push. Yeah.
Which how many horsepowers?
330.
So that means every kilo got half a horsepower, basically.
Yeah, approximately, yes. Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, makes a nice performance. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So right now we get right into our final assembly. So over here you see a new aircraft we are building right now, and I hope the boys get this aircraft finished in a couple of minutes or hours, and then we can do the maiden flight of this aircraft today.
So you fly
Exactly,
the
yeah.
maiden flight of this plane
Exactly.
today?
Yes.
This
Yeah,
is how I
if
planned
everything
it.
works now with the boys, but I'm very optimistic. Looks quite good, yeah.
Okay.
So we do an engine run up now
Yeah.
to check if the engine is fine, and then our inspector is going to have a close look on the
Yeah.
aircraft,
Yeah.
and then if he says okay, you can go, I jump in and I perform the main flight. Yeah.
And if you want to see this, then you have to wait for the next video.
So you are also the test pilot here?
Yeah,
basically?
kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like a very small company here. We in total are 100 people, so everyone has to do like
Something.
everything,
Yeah.
But it's also cool because you know like everyone. It's not like a huge, huge company
Yeah.
where you do not know the other guys. So here everyone knows him.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah.
To be honest, I expected it to be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But how many planes do you produce a year?
We build 2 aircrafts per month, so 24 in total, and then it doesn't matter if it's an NG
Okay.
or a steel tube aircraft or a
Okay.
single-seater, 2-seater. We are now in the second room for carbon fiber and pre-assembly, what we are doing here. So as you can see here, this is a new canopy, what we actually have seen in the first carbon fiber shop. So here it's out of the molds and trimmed, and now Martin is going to put on the what's Verriegelung?
The handle?
Exactly. So he's going to put on the handles and all
Yeah.
the stuff, and later on he glues in the glass.
Did you notice something? Marcus named the employee by his name, and he did this with every person in the factory. For me, this is very positive. I've seen companies where the management does not know the names of the employees, and little things like that are important. In my opinion, this shows a certain level of respect, which I really liked.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the part we've seen earlier in
Okay.
the first carbon fiber shop. So and over there we do the pre-assembly of the metal aircraft. So as you can see, the fuselage is over here, and we put on the outer shell of the aircraft. This is all carbon fiber as well, so carbon fiber cowling, carbon fiber turtle deck. Yeah, we attach these parts now to each other. Later we put on the elevator and we put on the wing, so everything is like attached to each other. And then
But excuse me, but that's really cool to see how it's continuing. So
Yeah.
we remember we had the welds on the steel tube, and now basically the skin comes on the skeleton.
Exactly.
Okay.
The skin comes on, and yeah, so needs to be attached, maybe a little bit trimmed, so that's the parts fit to each other.
What I find interesting now to see is that if you move one to the left, you see the symmetrical wing profile.
Exactly.
Because the planes I fly, they have the asymmetrical wing
yeah.
profile.
Yeah. So we of course want to have like nice positive G's or also like negative G's, and it should feel like the same.
Exactly.
And that's why we use symmetrical wings. But we also built one asymmetrical wing,
Okay.
in the extra LT. This is more like for traveling or touring.
Okay.
So it's a little bit faster if you do cross-country flights. But if you want to fly negative Gs, it's not as good as a symmetrical wing. But a lot of customers, they don't want to push that hard,
Exactly.
so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter for them.
Yeah.
So here we have a different procedure how to work with carbon fiber.
Yeah.
So in the other hangar we have seen how to use pre-preg carbon fiber.
Yeah.
This is like a carbon fiber that was pre-impregnated, so that's why it's called pre-preg. Here we use wet molding material. So we have like a dry material of carbon fiber, which where we put the resin on by a machine. I'm going to show you later. And now we put the layers of carbon fiber into this mold. So
Okay.
this is going to be a canopy for a single seater, for an SX. So yeah, Ollie is going to put on now the layers. And later on we are going to cure this in a big room where we just put heat on. So
Okay.
not like pressure in the autoclave, just
Okay.
let
So
it
now it's the normal oven, not the
no-
pressure oven.
Exactly,
Okay.
yeah. So we also get put vacuum on, but that's basically it. So
Okay.
not higher pressure or higher temperature.
Having worked for an aircraft manufacturer myself, this was so interesting to see. I know that some of you want to see the flying and some action, but for me, aviation is so much more than that, and that's why I want to show you all this.
So we just walked over in this room now. So here you can see our called Laminatic. So this machine puts the resin onto the dry fiber, so that we always have the same amount of resin in this carbon fiber.
Okay.
This is how it comes out. So you can see below here the carbon fiber is like wet from the resin.
Yeah.
And then the boys can take these carbon fiber and put it into their molds. For example, right here we have a mold of a spar. So they put a lot of carbon fiber into the spars, and later they put this foil on, and there comes a second layer of foil, and then they put vacuum onto this mold.
Okay.
Also, again, like before, that the carbon fiber is like tied to each layer is like tied to each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, this is where all the carbon fiber, the functional carbon fiber, is built, like spars, for example. Or landing gears, or all this stuff that you need for
The landing
airplane.
gear is carbon as well.
The landing gear is out of glass fiber.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. No metal.
No.
Oh,
it's,
wow.
it's because it's nice and flexible.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
yeah, weight-wise would be probably the same to metal.
Okay.
Yeah, but we build it out of glass fiber.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this here where the vacuum already happened?
Yeah, exactly. Here we can see where the vacuum is already applied onto the mold, and this part we put next into the oven, and yeah, we apply some heat
Okay.
so that the resin gets hard.
Okay.
So we are now on our way to the paint shop. So over there is pre-assembly of the NGs, but I'm sorry I won't show you on camera. Exactly, but I just wanted to show you how stiff this and how amazing this material is. So this is a carbon fiber roving. So this roving is built out of these small hairs. I don't know, can you see this?
Yep.
Okay, so one hair is about 1/10 of your hair.
Okay.
And it's like very, very strong. So I would say I'm a strong guy, but really no chance.
No chance, yeah.
So as you can see, it's super, super strong, this material. But what you should not do with this material, so if you have a little bit of fingernails and you do like this, then it's done.
Yeah.
So as you can see, always pull on the material and never shear it. Because of course this is stuff that our engineers know for a long time, and you just have to know this about carbon fiber.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you know it, you can build like a very, very strong and stiff aircraft.
This is why you always put the carbon fiber in the direction where you want it to be.
Exactly. Or if
stiff.
you can also put it into different layers, like
That you
first
get it
layer
in
in this,
everything,
and like
yeah.
this, so you have it like
Okay.
the direction in every direction. Yeah. We're now getting into the paint shop. So over here you can see an aircraft that is ready for painting. So the wing is already there, the fuselage is already there. So it waits that our guys put the design on. Over here there's a wing where we put the design on. So this is Janusz. He's the master of design here. We have 2, 3 or 4 colored standard scale paint scheme with different choice of colors. Most of the guys, they want to do custom designs.
Yeah.
So this is why we do also, why we apply the design also by hand, and it's of course like it's an art.
Yeah, of course.
It's really an art. So next is pre-painting, so sanding, also little attachments. This is what happens here. So over there you can see also a canopy, this which is sanded and where the filler is already on. And yeah, next step is basically put on the paint. What happens over here?
So I see you have 2 paint boxes basically.
Yeah, we have actually 3 paint boxes.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Oh wow, this is cool.
Yeah, so this is the turtle deck of the SX. So the wing over there fits to this turtle deck here.
Yeah.
So, and this part is now ready that we just paint this stripe here, and then they put they close the part again and they paint the next color of the part. All right, so Mickey, imagine our painters are ready to put on the paint.
Yeah.
So the parts get over here now, and now we have a very close look on the parts if there's still something wrong with the parts, and we polish them and make them look like perfect. So this is what Rafa is doing right now. So as you can see, there was maybe a small mark here, so we are going to polish this here, and we have a very close look here and the quality control what's happening over here. And next step is that the guys from the final assembly get these parts, and final assembly is right over there. So next is that we have a look what these guys are doing.
So just let me ask a question.
Yes.
I see the color here now, and to be honest, this is really good.
Yeah, I know, we try.
I don't see any, in German I say Einschluss, but I see no dust corn or anything on the surface, which is amazing.
Yeah.
It's
So,
really,
yeah, we try.
wow,
Yeah, we try. We give
I'm
our best.
deeply impressed. And also the corners here, yeah?
Yeah. And also, you can feel it now. So you would not feel that this is a different color. It's like it's
I don't
one
feel it.
surface. You cannot feel it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And first we paint this color here, and when this is done, we are going to paint the next color.
Yeah.
And because we want to save weight, we are in aviation here, and still you cannot feel that there's a transition.
This
of
is
the two
amazing.
colors, yeah. We are still in the paint area. Here, for example, is a seat for an NG. So it's painted. I think Rafa still needs to do the rest of the work. But as you can already see, the carbon fiber is like perfect. There's no banana in it. It's like the perfect part. And in the end, you will not see that there's like any mistake. Otherwise, we will not put it into the aircraft.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, really nice.
Yeah. That's how it should be done.
Looks like a Formula 1 seat, kind of.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, well, Formula 1 car of the sky.
Yeah, exactly. So now we are in the final assembly. As mentioned earlier, we do 2 aircrafts per month. So we have like 2 spots here where the guys assemble the aircrafts at the same time. Over here, this aircraft just is fresh in the final assembly. As you see, a single seater again, already inverted. Exactly. So first step the guys are going to do here is put on the wirings for the avionics. So we build the wirings also by ourselves over there on these jigs over there. And as soon as the wiring is ready, the workers put it into the aircraft.
Okay.
So next step is wiring, and then we put on the landing gear, then we put on the wing, the engine, and everything comes together. Oops. And suddenly there's an aircraft. It's quite impressive to see how everything comes together. Yeah. And over here you've seen an NG. So the fuselage is already ready. So you saw the wing earlier, it's over there.
Ah, okay.
We put already the wirings into the aircraft, as you can see here. That's also the first step for the NG. And next step is same procedure, put in the wing, put in the engine, all the avionics, all that you need for an aircraft.
Everything.
Exactly.
And this is where the spar goes, right?
Exactly. So we put the wing from, it comes in from below.
Yeah.
So the main spar is going to be in here, and then we put these huge bolts into the main spar. And below here there is a second attachment for the wing. So basically this and this holds the whole wing. It's plus or minus 10 G.
Okay.
Yeah.
In German I would say it's a großer Modellbausatz.
Ja, ein sehr großer Modellbausatz.
Is this the fuel valve?
It is, yes.
Yeah. So I believe that's wing tank, left, right, and Akro.
So we have one center tank.
Yeah.
And the center tanks also puts in the fuel into the aerobatic fuel tank. And in the aerobatic fuel tank there's a flop tube.
Okay.
So you can also fly inverted.
Yeah.
And then we also have wing tanks, so you can select the center tank or the wing tank.
Okay.
Yeah, these 2 choices. So in total we have about 200 liters, so you can fly about 3.5 hours. So it's not just aerobatics that you can fly, of course plus minus 10 G, but you can also do very nice cross-country flying, especially in the NG. I will show you later how nice the interior and the comfort is. It's very nice. Also has certified autopilot. So
really?
Yeah, exactly. and it cruises, if you throw everything full forward, with about 200 knots.
Okay.
Yeah.
True
So-
airspeed.
Yeah, so exactly. So quite fast. Has also some baggage storage behind. So we too could make a great weekend somewhere, or you take your girlfriend or whoever. So
I'm open for it.
Exactly. And if you just want to go across country and do a looping, go for it. So over there, you can see here are two more aircrafts. We are going to ship these aircrafts to the US.
Yeah.
So the container will be here in 2 days. So it's almost prepared for the container. And then we ship it to our branch in DeLand in Florida, where we put on the aircraft, or where we disassemble the aircraft again and make it ready for flight. And then we deliver it from DeLand to the customer in USA.
Wow.
But other than that, we also sell worldwide. So wherever you live, you can give us a call, and then we send over an aircraft to the whole planet.
But this then happens with the container, right?
Yeah, we ship
Because ferrying
Yeah,
these
exactly.
kind of planes would.
Exactly. So if you live in Europe, it's no problem to ferry it.
Yeah.
But if you live in the US or in Australia,
Yeah,
of course, it
of
makes
course,
more
yeah.
sense to
Yeah.
put it into a big container and send it via ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is then how it almost looks finished, right? This
Yeah.
is now an NG.
Yeah, this is an NG.
So
We can have
basically,
a look.
so I've learned now in this small time I've been here, or little time I've been here, this is kind of the NG thing, right?
Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
the NG thing. Yeah.
The NG thing.
So
And
the main difference is this is all carbon fiber now, the
Yeah.
NG, and the other aircrafts like the LX, the two-seater that we say later for the main flight,
and the SX,
and the SX,
Yeah.
exactly, they have steel tube.
the steel tube.
Yeah.
And maybe quick question. This is the engine air intake, right?
Yes.
And this mesh is this just to protect like
Yeah,
from
like-
birds or anything
Yeah,
or something?
exactly. That's
And,
it. Yeah.
and then there comes the air filter or anything?
Yeah, that's it. So this is where the
Wait,
where the air gets in. Yeah.
there is no air filter
Yeah,
after that.
that's it. Yeah.
What? So the air comes in here and then
Yeah.
directly into the engine?
Yes.
Okay, you have no turbocharger, so you don't. Yeah. Wow. So this is basically your air filter.
This is basically the air filter. Yes.
This is amazing. That is it.
I have like a small surprise for you. Over there, I have already an NG, which is prepared for a flight.
Really?
So maybe we can have a close look at this NG, and
That's
then
a good plan.
Then we buckle you in, and then we go for a flight if you like.
And the question is if I fit, because usually I have a problem with getting into an extra.
Yeah, you are tall. Yeah,
Exactly.
but I will fit you, and it will work. Yeah.
Very curious to see if I fit.
Let's have a look.
How the final product looks and how it flies will be shown in the next video. Already now, I want to say thank you to Marcus, Eric and Extra Aircraft for giving me this opportunity. Aviation is a constant path of learning new things, and this is what I want to achieve with this channel. As always, I hope you liked it and see you in the next one. Bye guys.